All right, Hannah, last year, the last 2 years, you've been the only player in the league to average a double-double. When you think about your legacy here at St. Mary's, what do you want that to be?
I would say the most important thing for me is just being a team player and work ethic. I think what I do in games, it comes from what I do in practice, and so I think just building a culture as a leader, as a starter, as someone who has experience, like I think I have an opportunity to really just help the team, and so that's what my legacy hopefully will be when I leave.
Fantastic answer. Coach, how excited is the team to have the fans returning to Greehey?
No, it's great. Last year was definitely a unique experience, just playing in front of an empty crowd, every home game. So being able to have that home court advantage is great. Being able to have our friends, our family, our students back on campus, it's just going to be a great atmosphere this year. Looking forward to it.
Hannah, you've always been a tough competitor. What are you looking to accomplish in your last year on the court?
I'd say personally, I'm definitely going for that double-double again, and I want to break all those St. Mary's records that I'm in the running for right now. And then as a team, I think we really have a chance here to go far, and we're all pushing for that conference championship for sure.
Coach, what kind of impact has this off-season had on the team?
It's been an interesting year. Last year was obviously a crazy year for us, and I think our off season started last March when we got done with the conference tournament. We met with our strength coach and said, "Hey, look, we're going to change our focus on a lot of things." And so last spring we had a great spring in the weight room, on the basketball floor, and that's carried over to this fall. Felt like our girls came in with a different attitude, a different mentality. Different work ethic, and it's starting to show on the floor. And looking forward to see what happens this year with it. But so far, everything's been great. Excited about the season.
Hannah, excuse me. How has the locker room come together during the off season?
I would say, as a team, like what you were saying, I think in the locker room we just. We all have that work ethic, and we did come back with a different mentality. This is my 5th year, and so, I can tell the chemistry is different this year, and everyone's here to work, and I'm really excited, so.
Coach, talk about the leadership you have on this roster from the veterans like Hannah.
Yeah, how often do you get this opportunity to have a player who has, 5 years experience, been a 4-year starter for you, coming back? That's great having her back, and she's been through the battles. Today I was pointing to a freshman in practice, like, hey, look, Hannah's done it more than anybody on this floor, so pay attention to what she's doing. So it's great having Hannah here, but then, the rest of the team, just the experience that we have. We have 4, returning starters back that played last year. We have a player that didn't play last year but started the year before back in Sydney that's back, and she's been in the program for 4 years, and just having all these players who have had that experience has just made my life easier, because they pick up things so much quicker than some of my teams in the past. And then it's been great for the younger players. The younger players have some veteran leadership to look up to and follow, and it makes them pick up things quicker. It makes them, or holds them to a higher standard to work harder, and it's starting to pay off on the floor.
All right, Hannah, Coach talked about it a little bit, but what do you feel like this team is capable of this year?
So like I said, it's just a different team, and I really feel like the conference championship is our goal right now, but the Lone Star Conference is one of the best in the nation, so if we can even grab one of those top 3 spots, we really have a chance of going far in the playoffs. So.
He's got another question on here, Jason, but you've already answered it, so I think we're done.